All right. So thank you guys. Thanks so much to all of you tonight for coming, and welcome to our first ever Team Ignite call. I'm really excited to kick this off for all of us tonight. And I would love to start the call off with just opening it up to everybody and hearing from any of you. If you have a new team member on the call you'd like to introduce, or a celebration you want to share, maybe stepping out of your comfort zone, maybe, talking to somebody on your chicken list, really anything that you said yes to that you didn't want to, but you knew you should have anyway. Anything like that. Would anyone like to share?
Got a bunch of shy guys on here.
I know. What's going on? I know we had a couple of new ones coming on, but maybe they'll come later.
Well, Caitlin and Jesse and I just finished the 14-day challenge, so that's something.
That is huge. That was my first time ever too. So thank you, ladies, for getting me outside my comfort zone with that.
I almost forgot about it yesterday. Day 14. I almost forgot. It was like, I think 8 o'clock here. And I was like, oh my God, I have to do something.
What was your question that you said people were shy about? I was listening to the water running and I couldn't hear your question that you were asking people to share.
Thanks, Nikki. Yeah, we were just talking about like any new team members that are on the call. Maybe you want to, introduce or share any kind of celebrations you've had, any like little wins, even if it's just getting outside of your comfort zone, whatever it is.
I have a little win.
Hear it.
So one of my very first customers, which is Jamie, I was really hoping she could be on the call tonight, but she's not. But she was one of my very first customers. The first month, like she's one of those people that's like a supporter no matter what. So she joined my team today. And yeah, it's funny because Jesse, I think she was my very first customer that Jesse pointed out to me, like, she'd be really good at this. You should ask her. But back then I was really scared to ask people to join my team. And I'm still kind of scared, but I'm not as scared. So today she joined my team, and it's been months and months and months of like prepping her for it and just like saying little tiny things, because I get really nervous about asking people. So I just kind of hint around a lot. Like if I think someone's could really do well, I'm like, this could be a great side gig for you. You're doing all the work. I mean, if you guys know Jamie, she posts about her shakes. She's doing all the work. And I'm like, girl, people look up to you, like, you gotta do this. And she finally said yes. So that's my win. I'm excited.
Congrats, Nikki. I can't wait to finally get to meet her.
Yeah, I feel like it makes me grow just a little bit more each time someone says yes. It like makes me a little more confident each time someone says yes. Because for some reason in my mind, I'm so shocked when someone says yes. I'm like, yes, what? You said yes, what? So I'm excited for that today.
Good job, girly. Thanks for sharing. I know, Allison, you had somebody new, right, that was going to join the call. Who was that?
I did. My friend Lila.
Oh, yeah, Lila. I haven't met her yet. I can't wait.
Yeah, she ordered a tower garden. And I was like, well, you think somebody may look up to you and want to do it with you, you might as well just join the business. And she joined.
3 leads. That's exciting.
Yes, she posted a picture of her tower garden from like the seedlings to actually the tower garden in her living room. And she got like 3 leads, like strong, like, we're finding a place for it now in our living room. We're going to call you to order. So,
oh my goodness.
Nice.
Yeah.
So exciting. Good job, Allison. I can't
small wins, but like Nikki, I'm also scared to approach people. Just don't know what to say, because they always say, I want to do what you do. I'm like, well, you can. And then I kind of got stuck.
Future team call. Write that down, Jesse.
I was just thinking I need to write that down. I know. I'm actually going to do that right now. So if anybody else wants to share, go for it. Now is the time.
Can I share one more win? Am I like a camera hog? Can I share one more?
Go for it.
So this is kind of a win for me. I don't know if I should share this, but so I see Amanda's on the call. And I did not know Amanda until recently, like within the last few months, because Jesse introduced us. And I want all of you reach out to me one day, because I love the connections that I have made just from this small group that's even on this page, like I have made the best connection with Amanda. And I honestly now, like, she becomes part of like my week, and I look forward to her messages of just, it doesn't even have to be about Juice Plus. Like sometimes we just chat and we just motivate each other. And that's a win for me. I love meeting new friends. So that's a win for me.
I love that so much, Nikki. I love that. Amanda she's got the biggest heart. Like if you only knew how I met her too. Oh my gosh. I love that you guys are like bonding and everyone's, really working and vibing off of each other. I'm loving that. Oh my gosh. So welcome everyone. I will just go ahead and get us started. And I'm so glad that you guys are all here. I just wanted to make a quick announcement. Let me just share my screen while I talk about it. As you guys all know, oh my gosh, I'm super excited about our conference coming up. And you guys know me, how much I preach about it, but you guys, this really is the college to your business. I mean, truly, the more people we can invite to come watch this with us, the better. And I know I used to, it used to be in person before COVID. And, really, this is just a huge opportunity for everyone to be able to see it. And I know Carmen is being so kind again to host again in Amberlin Springs, Ohio, Morrow, Ohio, right, Carmen? And we also have a group of us girls in the kind of New Jersey area getting together, but we also have someone flying in from Cali and Georgia too. So, but we are doing something as well. If anybody wants to join in for that fun, I believe it is free to register. So even if you're not able to make it to any of these get-togethers, please make sure you get a ticket. Because it really will advance your business forward so much, and you can really, really see the heart of this amazing company, you guys. You don't want to miss it. So, and then I just wanted to give a little bit of clarity around these calls too, because I know somebody had asked, if this call is going to be an addition to, or if it's replacing one. So that is correct. This is really our own team call here. And then the only other call that you really need to worry about is Carmen's monthly team win together call, team win call, which is every Monday, first Monday of the month. But this one really is our personal team. It's Team Ignite, which by the way stands for Infinite Growth, Nourishing and Inspiring Together Everywhere. Where we can really celebrate wins, you guys here, and really engage and grow with everyone here together. We want this call to be an opportunity for you guys to really get the most out of us and get value and training from us. And really that's specific and tailored to what you guys are needing. So that's why we were writing down what you guys were talking about earlier. But that being said, like I said, I'll jump right in here and not waste any more time. I know we had a lot of people get started so far this year. So I'm going to be doing January and February because this is our first team call. And we had a lot of people get started. And I'm just going to read through the names really fast of the people who joined us in January and February and up to today too. Laura Tran, Renee Rhodes, Stacey Peasley, Lindsay Wright, Kelly Pavey, Radina Swan, Arlem Cuban, Sharice Stanley, Layla Wilkins, Margaret Smith, Faith Cunningham, and as of today, Jamie Rankin. So welcome everybody. We're so glad that you guys are here. And then we also want to celebrate some awesome wins on this team, you guys. Since this entire year, since January and February 2021. So our new partner plus is here. We have Caitlin Swan, we have Tanasia Cotton, Leah, and I have a note here so I say it correctly, but Koniski and Nicole Rapp. We also have our new QSCs as well. And I think we have most of them on the call too, but Allison Lewis, we have Georgette Barnes or Gigi, and Christina Bucco. So congratulations, ladies. And then, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of our Krista Caldwell. She has hit senior sales coordinator, you guys. And as you all know, she's just crushing it. She's really blazing the trails for all of us, you guys. And then I want to really highlight our new qualifiers, you guys, because this is really what makes this business, when you qualify your business, it's so important. So all of these ladies here, Amanda Van Landingham, Mackenzie Martin, Nikki McDonald, Amanda Taylor, Cassie Ripple, and Krista Caldwell. All of these ladies have qualified their business. And really because of this, because they are qualifying, we were as a team, I want to say huge congratulations to this entire team for doing this, because I know a lot of you guys are just getting started, and I know several people are really working hard and planning to qualify this month and next. And I just want to say, how grateful I am for all of you and all of your hard work and inspiring so many lives around the world, and because of that, we really get to send, our incredible leader, Carmen, to have, this amazing experience of a lifetime, you guys, and to see how Juice Plus is grown and made. And, what an incredible honor this is, not just for Carmen, but for our entire team, really, to get to learn through this and grow alongside of Carmen in this adventure is really just going to be such a gift to us. So I know we're going to be continuing to build and helping, more and more people to qualify their businesses, both, this month and next month, so we can really ensure Carmen gets to this, this amazing invitation. It really is such a huge honor. So without further ado, I'm going to give it over to Carmen. So Carmen, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being on the call tonight. I would love for you to just speak a little bit about some things you've learned over the years and really just what's important about being successful here, if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, thanks you guys. Awesome job, Jessie, already. I am just so proud of all of you ladies. You're all ladies on the call, and you guys are just really, really killing it. And just, I know that, there's challenges out there in the world. There's challenges with the websites and things like that. But what I also know is that we are with the right company at the right time, and that the best is yet to come. And so I'm just so excited for the future and for what the rest of 2021 is going to bring for us. So I guess I'll just kind of start with maybe success ingredients. I think that knowing the success ingredients for our business is really important, because sometimes, if you feel stuck, or if you feel, or if you're looking for people that, to join you on this mission, if you know what the success ingredients are, then you know what to look for, right? So number one success ingredient is a heart for other people. And I think that our team really nails this one. I know that is who we attract to our team, is people who care about people, people who love people, people who want to help people have a better life, have better health, have more options, be able to say yes more often to all of those things, right? So having a heart for people is huge, huge. If you are just joining this business, this mission, this company because of a paycheck, then you're in the wrong place, because you can get a paycheck, but that's not who we are, and you're probably not going to last. And I've seen that happen over and over again. I've been part of this company for 16 years now, and it never fails. If you've got somebody who doesn't have the heart for it, then they just don't stick around. We don't kick them out. They just don't stick around because they know we're not their people. Number two is be teachable. We have a very, very strong history of longevity with our company. We have a lot of people who have walked the walk ahead of us. So, being open and being teachable to learn, if you are new, if you are wanting to grow, and you ask for help from your sponsor, for your upline leader, don't be an asshole. Do you guys know what an asshole is? Does anybody know what that is? It's somebody who asks a question and then ignores the answer and goes and does whatever heck they want to do, and they don't even, right? Okay, don't be an asshole. If you want help, if you want to grow, and somebody gives you their time to help you with that, okay, take what they say and then put it into practice. Be teachable with what we know works. That does not mean you cannot innovate. Innovation is absolutely welcome and important, but there's certain things that it's important that if we have our system, our system is, what is our system? It is sharing our story, connecting people to a resource, following up, wash, rinse, repeat, right? So, how you do that can be, creative for you. But okay, so a heart for others, be teachable or coachable. The third one is that you have a willingness to work. So what does that mean? You can have a job and punch a clock and sit behind a desk and not really do anything, collect a paycheck. I think maybe that exists somewhere. I don't know. I never had a job like that, but probably you can maybe just like phone it in at a job. That's not how Juice Plus works. Juice Plus is you got to do activity if you want to get paid. You have to be out there talking with people. You have to be, consistent with your activity, your DMO. That's why we're doing that DMO challenge, is we're trying to help people to build that muscle of consistency. It's an apple a day keeps a doctor away, not 7 apples on Sunday, right? So yeah, you can eat 7 apples on Sunday, but is it going to give you the same results as if you just were consistent every day by doing a little bit, right? So that consistency muscle, that willingness to work, the willingness to actually do the activities that we get paid for that build our business, that's really, really important. And then the last success ingredient that's really important is your desire to succeed. You're going to be told no many, many, many times in this business. Sometimes you're going to be told no in ways that are hurtful, that really make you cry or really kind of make you question. But if you know what you know about Juice Plus, and I hope you guys do, I hope that your belief is very strong in Juice Plus. And if not, go out and watch those videos, watch the research videos, really dig into what Juice Plus is. We have the very best product out there. There is nothing like Juice Plus out there that has been around for as long as we have, that has a body of research, that has that third-party certification, that has the quality controls that go into it. I mean, there's nothing out there. And I'll just tell you a really quick, I'm trying to keep an eye on my time, just a really quick story. So I had a question recently about glyphosate. I don't know if you guys are familiar with glyphosate. If you're not, don't worry about it. It's a pesticide or an herbicide that they put on plants, primarily on like wheats and things like that. But it also can rain down onto crops because it's, rain happens and that's how we grow, right? And so glyphosate can be harmful to the human microbiome, and probably we all should want to avoid it, right? And so somebody asked the question, is Juice Plus glyphosate free? I was able to get an answer straight from Lisa Pepple, who is the director of product innovation, to basically tell us that absolutely we test for glyphosate. Absolutely, we know that glyphosate, is the levels of glyphosate are almost always at 0, meaning test negative for it. If it tests positive at all for glyphosate, it's in the 5 parts per billion number, which is equivalent to if you walk across your floor with your shoes on from outside and you drop something on the floor, use the 5-second rule and eat it. That's how much is potentially in Juice Plus. So a very, very small, when you talk about glyphosate free, you talk parts per million. We're talking parts per billion here. Okay. So significantly lower than that. And the reason why I share that is because some companies will actually put something on their label saying glyphosate free, but what do? They actually use way less sensitive tests so that they can claim glyphosate free, but their tests aren't very good. So the threshold is much, much higher. We use the most sensitive test that we possibly can to get the most accurate information that we possibly can. So that is all to say that the quality of our products are unequaled anywhere out there. Okay, so what we have is the very best. Okay, so if you know what you know, and if you don't, go learn, then that desire to succeed is going to be stronger than somebody telling you no. It's going to be stronger than you putting that invitation out there, you being vulnerable and sharing your heart, and somebody not taking what you're offering. Okay. You have to be able to have a high threshold, a high discouragement threshold, which means that your why, your reason for doing this, what you see for yourself in the future is higher than any given person or series of people telling you no, that you're willing to keep going. So those success ingredients are huge, huge, huge. And then the other thing that I feel like is really, really important is just embracing the education that is offered. And that is not to say that you have to be an expert on anything. You don't. We have tools and resources. Let the doctors be the expert. We don't have to be the expert on that type of thing. But the things that we do want to make sure that we know are things like the compensation plan. Like if you've gotten to Partner Plus, you should know what it takes to get to Partner Plus. So when you sponsor somebody, you're able to help that person get to Partner Plus. If you've gotten to QSC, you should know how to help somebody get to Partner Plus in QSC. And if you don't, you need to dig in with your sponsor, with your upline leader, go to the Freedom Revolution, watch the videos, look at the worksheets, ask the questions so that you have that knowledge, right? And so on and so forth. You don't have to learn the entire compensation plan if you're a Partner Plus, but you need to know what your step is and how you got to where you are right now and what that next step is and what it looks like. Okay. So everybody has access to that information. Everybody can know how to do that. And so you can actually be a leader, even if you're brand new, because anybody that you bring on, anybody who says yes to joining your team, you have that opportunity to be their leader. Again, you don't have to know everything because we got your back. Jesse, Evie, myself, like we are here to help you guys. So you don't have to know everything, but you need to know a little bit. You can't just be like hands off, right? You can, but that's not going to get you where, assuming that you want to build a business. So really stepping into that, that role of being a leader for your team wherever you are. And I know that for me, when I first started Sharing Juice Plus, I had a very strong leader who really helped me get started. And she was well-spoken. She was super smart. She was an educator. She was a teacher by education. So she knew how to relay that information in a way that people would understand it. And she did such a great job that I was just like, well, you can lead my whole team because you do this great. And she was willing to do it, right? So she literally did all of my coachings, she led my team for me until life happened to her. And she needed to step away from the business. And I was left, and I was a sales coordinator, probably in POB. I'd never really done any of my own coaching before. And so at that point I was like, shoot, I need to I still want to grow this business, but I guess I need to step up and step into that leadership role. And so, what held me back, here's what held me back is I can never be like her. I don't talk like her. I don't know how to do the things that she does. I won't do it like her. I won't do it as well as her. All of those things in my head. What I learned though, is that my team didn't want those things. They loved her. Don't get me wrong. They wanted me. They were attracted to this team because of me. And when I stepped into that place of leadership and I let my voice and my vision be heard, that's when people really started showing up. And you have the opportunity to do that for your team. So, Jesse's a great leader and she will be there for each and every one of you, as will I. But don't let her don't let her carry that heavy load when you can actually grow and your team will actually grow as a result of you stepping into that place of power and leadership. So it's just really, really important. And I will tell you that there's been 2 significant times within my business where I had very strong leaders who had to step away for a period of time. One of them was kind of forever, and then the other one was just like for a short period of time. But in that time, both of those times, I felt scared, not enough, like I didn't know if I was going to be up to the challenge. And both times, our team grew as a result of it. And so I'm not special, you guys. I'm really not. Like, I'm just not, what I've done over the last 16 years is I've made sure that I'm a lifetime learner. I am always the first person digging in to the education that our company gives us. I have committed myself to personal development for 16 years. I've read 1 million books. I've listened to 1 million podcasts. I tune in and subscribe to every personal development tool that there is, because I know that I need work. I need to work on myself. If I want things to get better, I need to get better, right? That's Jim Rohn. And I've been consistent, an apple a day. That is the story of my business, is an apple a day. I just have done a little bit, whether my kids were babies, and I started this business when I had a 16-month-old and I, right before I got pregnant with my second. So I promise you, I've had every stage of children in this business up until teens, 17 and almost 15 now. I know that, there's ebbs and flows. I know that there's times when you can put more in and times when you can put less in, and that's okay. But it's that consistency of an apple a day, right? Just a little bit every single day, touching your business, making sure that you're hitting those important parts, and you can totally, absolutely will be successful with this. Okay. That is all I have to say. I feel like I talked way too long, and I'm so sorry about that. Krista, I think you had something to share. I'll turn it over to you, girl.
Hey guys. Sorry, I'm all sweaty and stuff. I had to work out. I had to teach a class. Can you hear me? You frozen. Okay. So I believe that Jesse wanted me to just talk about leadership and kind of what it takes in that particular role, right, Jesse? That's what you wanted me to talk about. And so thank you for thinking of me as a leader on your team. That's like really dope, right? I kind of moved up to that position, because of my wonderful team members that I have and partners, right? So a little bit about myself. I've been in network marketing, I think consistently for about 6 years. And when I say consistently, I have tried other things, but I wasn't consistent with it. Carmen was talking about, committing to self-development. One thing I can say, network marketing is amazing on self-development, and it has an amazing compensation plan attached to it. Okay. So that's one thing I know. If you really take this business or even this industry very, very serious, you will grow leaps and bounds to the point where if you are married and your husband is not kind of pulling, or your wife is not kind of coming along with you, they're going to feel like you are like leaving them. And that's a true story, because my husband said that before to me. Like, he was really like, you're growing too fast. I feel like you're leaving me behind because of the information. And a lot of information that we do have, we don't learn these kind of things in school, even in college at times, right? And so I like to read a lot of books and articles about leadership.
Oh, did we lose her?
Krista, we lost your audio.
Krista, can you hear us? Oh, no, she was going to get into the good stuff.
We lost audio.
I can't hear anybody.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Oh, you couldn't hear me? I just was talking?
Yeah.
Okay, hi.
Went out for a second, but we got you now.
Okay, what part, sorry guys, what part did you hear last?
Oh, you were talking about reading certain books about leadership, I think.
Oh, okay. So in college, I read, we had to read a course for educational leadership, but it wasn't until I actually started in network marketing that I really understood what it was to lead people. And I like to read a lot, and it's a book, everybody know what Forbes is, right, for the most part. And Forbes is an article that was published on June 28th, 2019, and they talked about leadership. And one thing they said was, the title was, what does it mean to be a leader, right? And they said the first thing it is to becoming a leader is learning how to lead yourself, right? when I got involved in network marketing, they said the speed of the team all depends on the speed of the leader. What you're doing, your team will follow. So it's really important that as you grow in your business as leaders, that you continuously do that self-development. Why? Because your team is going to do the same thing. What happens in network marketing, no matter where you go, a skill set is a skill set. Once you learn one skill set, you know it for life. So I can go to any company. I can go to even in my career and use those same skill sets that we learn how to become masters of, and we actually can use it anywhere and grow and help our team. In order for your team to go, of course, you need that duplication, but that duplication starts with yourself. It starts with that DMO, that daily method of operation. It starts with what people say all the time to me. Well, Krista, how do you talk to people? Listen, everything that I do, I'm excited about, because if I wasn't excited about it, I'm not doing it. Okay. So people don't have to worry about me not saying anything, because I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. Okay. Because I'm not going to benefit. And the people that I'm giving it to or sharing it with, they're not going to benefit, right? So I have learned how to take what I like to do and incorporate it into my everyday life. We eat every day, you guys. We see people every single day. Learn how to listen, right? Learn how to listen to people's conversation. I can hear about any opportunity that I'm in that is talking about that particular product. It's like I have like this earphone, and I hear them talking about it. I hear them talking about health and wellness. What can I say? I'm listening out. How can I plug myself in? And this is the kind of things that I also teach the people that decide to partner with me. But as a leader, we all know that if you help more people, eventually you'll help yourself, right? For me, I look at it like this. It's not always about the finances. It's really not, because when you're passionate about something, the finances are going to come. It's going to happen, right? But what I love about this community, especially because that's where I am, is that the leadership takes you, and what they do is like, I remember I was with Jesse. I was like, Jesse, and see, I'm new to this product. I know the skill set, but I'm new to the vocabulary. So my vocabulary is all crazy because, first of all, I'm not an English major, I'm math, okay? I kind of suck, I talk sometimes. But Jesse told me, I said, Jesse, can you show me again where, I forgot, it was a video, and she said, did you read the such and such? And what I love about it is she didn't do it for me. She didn't do it for me, right? And I said, okay, teacher, right? But I called her mama or something, right? But she wanted me to do it. Why? Because when I do it, I learn how to do it, so now I can teach the next person. And that's the magical thing about duplication. And as leaders, you have to learn how to duplicate. I remember I was in a company, they said leadership, they start like this. They're in the front, and then they disappear. They go to the back. They go to the back, not because they don't want to help anybody, right? They go to the back because they already was in front. They already was showing their team. Now it's time to give somebody else, right, that platform so they can grow as well. But here's the thing, we're in network marketing, right? Network marketing, let me tell you something about network marketing. Network marketing can really change your life if you let it, if you allow it to grow. But what I love about network marketing is that when you're actually, I lost my thought. I really did. I lost my train of thought. When you're actually growing in network marketing as, sorry, y'all, I really lost my thought.
I love this part of you because it really just shows us all that none of us have to be perfect. So.
I'm not perfect at all. I mess up all the time. I messed up about 4 or 5 times while I was teaching my step class, and I made them start all over again. But that's what we teach in math, okay? Listen, math is like that. You're supposed to mess up. You're supposed to make mistakes because that's the only way you're going to learn anyway, right? And so I don't know what I wanted to say when I was talking about the leadership component, but it's just really important that I do know. So they was telling me that as a leader, you want to kind of move out of the way, because in network marketing, and while I love network marketing so much, most of us, yes, we got in it. I got in it in Juice Plus for my health. I really did. Because I told Jesse and Cassandra, right? Because Cassandra's my sponsor. I said, listen, I'm not building a team at all. I'm not building a team. I wasn't even saying anything. Matter of fact, I said, please don't tag me in anything. Please don't tag me in anything, okay? But Juice Plus is such an amazing, amazing company. So as I started to build in this business, what happens is you start to see what they have, and the value of what they have. And when I was looking at that compensation plan, I said, oh, wow, this is it really is an amazing compensation plan. I didn't even look at it in the beginning. I just really did just take the Juice Plus and was happy with that. But what I love about network marketing, as you grow, as you become, your team grows, what happens is you really do drift away. And most of us in network marketing, we want to drift away over time, because that's what it does. It gives us our freedom, our total freedom. So we have freedom in our time. We have freedom with who we want to talk to, who we want to work with. That's what I love about it, right? We're not forced to do it. So it's about freedom. But in order to get that freedom, you have to be committed. I was told that if you put in the work consistently for 5 years, you will see the results. Now, what I love about the universe, you can't lie to the universe, okay? And what I love about great leadership, they know if you're doing your daily DMOs, right? They know if you do, because most leaders, in order for them to get to that position, they had to go through the process. And the process is not easy. It could be fun, it's rewarding, but it's not easy. It's definitely going to take you out of your comfort zone. But that's why we pave the way.
Oh, Krista, your sound is gone again. It's gone again. I don't know why. If we can't get her back, that's okay. I know we're over time, and I appreciate everybody being on tonight. This was amazing. Oh my gosh. I don't want to stop listening though. Oh, Krista, try again. I think I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
What was I saying?
That's okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I was saying, guys. I'm sorry. I'm like, my head is like going a mile a minute, but I really forgot what I was going to say.
You were just saying how amazing network marketing is. And you talked about the 5-year plan and taking it to the next level, and that time freedom, that financial freedom, that personal freedom, and then you were talking about the company itself, Juice Plus, and how you just taking it to the next level.
You see, teamwork makes the dream work, you guys. You see that? I just love it. Y'all, listen, I suffer from brain fog, okay? Listen, I forget a lot of stuff. Sorry, right? But that's why you have a great team behind you. Right? And that's what I love about, I know what I was talking about. I'm sorry, you guys. So I was talking about season, and I came over to Juice Plus, but I'm honestly, I'm going to be very transparent. I'm in a difficult season in my life right now. I have a lot of stuff going on. But what I love about our leadership is that when you talk to them, right? Do not ignore them. Allison, can I pick on you? Okay.
I'm here with you.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so I have been working with Allison. I'm gonna tell you, I've been working with Allison, and Allison, she's a partner of mine, and we have worked together in previous companies. And I was coaching Allison, and Allison, it was one point, and this is growth. So I'm so proud of Allison. I'm so proud of you, Allison. I really am. Okay, this is growth. Allison knew when she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. Okay, she knew. But when I would call her as her coach, because when we coach people, we say, listen, because we ask permission, right? I let people know, listen, I want to ask you permission. Can I coach you? And before I can coach you, I want to tell you something first. I want to let you know something. I'm very nice, sweet as pie. But when it comes to coaching, and because I know your goals and your whys, right, I'm going to push you. And you may not like sometimes what I may say or whatever, and it's okay, right? But Allison, can you hear me, Allison? Still? Hope they can still hear me. Okay, so Allison, I would call Allison. Allison knew that she wasn't doing what she's supposed to do, and she would not pick up the phone. She would not pick up the phone. And so as a leader, right, I said, Allison, you are a leader on this team, right? Would you want your team members doing the same thing when they call? You said to me that you was coachable. Now, listen, I can start working with you, right, and work with somebody else, right, because time is money, money is time, they say, right? But I don't want to do that. So it's up to you, right? But of course, she grew. Allison grew. I love her. I love Allison. I just want to give you that, right? Because listen, we want to do, and especially I'm pretty sure all of us on here, if you're on here, it's because you want to grow a team. You want to create residual income for your family, right? But in order for you to do that, you have to lead. You have to become a leader. You have to stand up, right? But one thing about it is, even in those difficult seasons, like I'm in a difficult season right now. I really am. I have a lot going on, but we have amazing leaders that are an example of where we want to get to or where we're trying to go. And they may not be there, but the example is so clear. The mission is so clear. Even when I'm down, I can look at their post, or I can look in Voxer and say, oh my God, I'm so motivated. Okay, let me start to, like, I went to Gigi's house, right? Gigi's one of our leaders on here, right? I went to her house, and my garden tower is up, but I didn't put it in anything. I'm terrible, you guys, I'm terrible. But I was so encouraged, right? Y'all really don't like food and stuff. I just really don't, but I had to eat it. And I had to learn how to love it because I have to heal my body, right? But Gigi already started doing hers already. So now I'm a little envious. I'm like, okay, I bought mine before Gigi, and Gigi's is up, Allison's is up, and whoever else, and mine's not up, right? And so as a leader, I said, okay, I have to get it together. So that's too, I'm looking inward as well, but I'm also relying on the people that are around me. And as leaders, sometimes you have to rely on other people that are around you in your team. Okay, I think I'm just lollygagging. I really think so. Is that it? Is that my time?
You did amazing, Krista. I know all of us on the edge of our seats, just like, don't stop talking.
I'm sorry. I was just babbling.
It was so good. Thank you so much, Carmen.
Thank you.
And Krista, for being on this call tonight. I know we all probably have a lot of notes and have a lot of value from this. And I'm just so thankful for all of you guys, and thank you everyone for being on the call. Allison, you were such a great sport, Carmen says, and we've all been there. Yes, I agree with Carmen. She's absolutely right. We have, and I love this team. I love that we can all do this. We're going to talk about a reoccurring, just doing these every month to celebrate each other and to come together and just talk through things, talk about our wins. And I love you guys. I love you guys dearly. And I hope you guys have a great night. All right.
Thank you, Jen. Everything. Thank you, Carmen.
Love y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Good night, ladies.
Okay, everybody.